Yo, what's happening, guys? Welcome to yet another episode of the TMS Podcast. And yes, we are rocking the same outfit because we recorded this on the same day that we recorded the one that you watched probably last week or something like that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And this week's episode, we're talking about something that's broken up so many homes, that's lost a lot of guys, a lot of money, and no one ever speaks about it. Cheating. That is what we're talking about. Jeff Bezos lost half of his money just because he couldn't keep his pants up. And if you had to go and ask him why he couldn't keep his pants up, he probably won't even give you an answer. So that's what we're trying to unpack right now as to what leads us
who's Jeff
as
Bezos?
guys
Who's Jeff Bezos?
to cheat.
Jeff Bezos is the guy who started in a garage with Amazon selling things, and now he's books and things, and now he's selling almost everything, and he's probably expanded into retail.
Long story short, he's the richest guy in the world. Now his wife is the second richest person in the world because he couldn't keep his pants up. So that's what we're talking. So how we gonna start this off is just to get stats, so we know that we have credible commentary
out of 4 men.
Yeah, so we know that there's credible commentary that's coming from every guy that is sitting here right now. We're talking cheating. Out of all the relationships, this is the question that I'm asking. Out of all the relationships that you have been in, how many of those relationships have you cheated on? Whether you are caught or whether you have not been caught.
Well, what is cheating?
What is cheating? Anything you wouldn't do in front of your partner. Whether it's holding a hand, kissing another girl, anything you wouldn't do in front of your partner. Because if you wouldn't do it, it's a stolen moment, i.e. waro pachu.
Yeah, it's unfaithfulness.
That's opening up a lot. Can we just contextualize it?
No. Don't be a politician.
Because how they define unfaithfulness is not.
So whoa. Let me understand this.
What are we?
Wait, so that transcends beyond anything that you have an ill intention about.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does. Don't get it twisted.
Even conversations that you have.
You wouldn't want your wife to hear about.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that is cheating.
Absolutely.
You're cheating.
Even jokes that you made.
Absolutely. That you wouldn't want your wife to hear about. Absolutely.
Kino, as we discussed.
Absolutely.
Cheating.
Absolutely.
Beyond even.
Would you want your wife to touch a nigga the way you touched a girl, for example?
There we go. That's what I wanted to get to. So it's essentially putting it in reverse. Would you like your partner to behave? Not even to do, to behave.
It has nothing to do with the other partner. It has everything to do with where you are in a relationship and whether you are going out to go seek things that you should be seeking in a relationship. That's essentially what unfaithfulness is.
But
what
at the
it
same
means
time,
that you don't have enough faith to require the things that you're going to require outside of that relationship.
But
So that's just my definition of it.
It's not that black and white though, because as I was saying before, you could present the same jokes to your wife and she cackles at them and it's fine. Now we're saying that when you then go outside and present those same offside jokes to another person, that is constituting cheating.
I disagree.
Okay, can we go?
That's why I say I think cheating for me is when you are actually doing stuff with that person.
What is the legal definition of cheating?
There's no legal.
Shout out to our executive producer Hype in the background.
Peace up, A-Town, shout out.
You hear his voice
man.
now and again. He's looking at the camera and the audio is coming from the microphone. But yeah. But yes. So what we're trying to get is, what is the definition of cheating? Because a lot of the time, for the longest time in my life, I've thought of cheating as the act of sex.
Yes.
Kissing and sex. That is the only point in my life that I've considered cheating. And for the longest part, personally, I thought cheating is not cheating until you're caught. And that's how we, a lot of the times, that's how we justify it.
If this was X Factor, you hear gong.
If you don't get caught, a number of times that you found yourself in spaces that you're like, actually, this is cheating, but if I didn't get caught, it was just me having fun.
Lips. If a girl texts you today, you're in a relationship, and she texts you and she goes, hey, I miss you. And you go, I miss you too. And your girl goes, can I see your phone? Would you give her your phone?
No, I wouldn't.
Why not?
Because I don't want her to see that conversation.
Why not?
Because I'm cheating.
But did you
it's only now.
Did you touch that girl?
No, it's only now. It's only now that I understand what it is.
Yeah.
But to me, it didn't make sense. It wouldn't even make sense for a girl to be angry at the fact that I spoke to somebody else back then. Now I understand it better.
All right.
You know what I mean? So out of every single relationship, based on what we have defined cheating as, of every single relationship we have been...
No, we haven't defined it individually.
Okay.
Again,
for me, my definition is that if I do something with someone, if I release a text and I know that thing is not right, I am on my way to cheat.
What is not right to you though? That's what I'm...
Okay, so if I'm deleting messages, right, that I know I'm not comfortable going to my significant other with, that is wrong. Secondly, that is intention. So I'm on route.
So wrong or cheating?
At that point, you don't think that you are cheating.
But I'm going there.
Therefore, I'm asking, wrong or cheating? The text that you've sent
is wrong.
Or cheating. Is it cheating or is it wrong?
Are you saying you're not cheating, it's just wrong?
I'm saying that it's offside.
No,
I'm in the wrong area. I'm in the wrong area.
Are you cheating or not?
We need to describe what's happening.
This is meditation of cheating. That's what it is.
It's premeditated.
At that point,
Bond isn't cheating according to him, he's just wrong.
Exactly what I meant.
So that's what I'm trying to understand.
So wait a minute, so if it's premeditated and you don't plan it, then it's not cheating.
No, what I'm saying to you is that
I need to understand this correctly.
And I need to understand the difference between infidelity
and cheating. So here's the thing on my side, right? If I have an intention of cheating and I'm en route, right?
Yes.
That act is foul. Wrong. It's wrong.
You're still not classifying it as cheating.
Hold on. If I then go and I meet this person and I kiss this person, I have committed stage 1 of cheating.
Wow, the stages!
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Let's listen to it. That's exactly what I was saying.
Yo, hype. Do you have a spade there? Just give him a spade.
For a lot of us. For a lot of us.
But what I'm saying is that like no, this is a real chat. Like, and the thing is that for me is that when you commit the actual deed, right?
Yeah.
You are last number cheater.
No. And there's nothing wrong with that opinion because that's exactly the thoughts and the standpoint of a lot of people.
You're a last number cheater. So
if you're discovered at stage 1, is it less of an offense?
No.
As opposed to stage 4?
Yeah.
No, I think it's more
because the lights are still out.
It's more recoverable situation.
And I have to agree with you. That has been my standpoint for a long time.
I think it's more recoverable. It's more recoverable, but I don't want to see myself in that place.
Yeah,
I really don't. But
nobody wants to see himself in that place.
So, what you're describing, I understand exactly what you're saying, but now that I'm an adult about it, I understand that that's incorrect. It's all offside.
Yeah.
All offside.
So there's no stages to it. So you may perceive the intentions being discovered as a preliminary.
But baby, I didn't touch her.
Yeah.
No.
But it's all wrong.
It's just
I never said that was right. I said...
No, but you said there's levels. You classify it as level 1 and 4.
But that's his opinion and what he's defined cheating as.
No,
we can't discredit what he's trying to say.
As I said, no, we're not going to discredit, because it's all opinions. As I said, anything I would not want my wife to see or know about is cheating. If I'm holding another girl's hand,
that's
no. If I'm holding another girl's hand, and I do not want the next person to say, "Yo, Shorty was holding this girl's hand at work," I've cheated, dog. That's if I can hold Lips's hand, and someone go, "Yo, I don't mind her finding out about that. I'm not cheating, as far as I'm concerned."
Okay.
I am not cheating, because horoba. When you're playing a dice game, dog, and you're cheating, you're doing something that someone shouldn't know about.
Yeah.
That's it. It's black and white as that. Okay. No levels, not like, I just kissed her on the fucking forehead.
But,
no, dog.
But that opens the spectrum to the cheating in terms of your perception of what is right to your partner.
Yes.
And that means that you're tacitly saying that your partner understands your whole...
Because you guys have communicated, yes.
So can I answer on this? I know people that have been in relationships, right? Where the guy is very cordial with other females. He may give a hug, they may chill together, it may look like this is offside, right? But the girl knows that nothing is going to transpire past that stage.
It's a non-conversation.
Yeah.
That's between two of them. If they understand each other.
This is what I'm trying to get at, is that your views, right? When I was trying to elaborate on the levels,
yes,
or defining it, right? It's in context of who you are as a person.
But who you are with as people.
Yeah.
So if between you and the next girl there's levels, then then I can't say you're incorrect. There's no incorrect or right. It's between the two of you. If I can't stand my wife holding another dude's hand.
You'll tell her.
She's cheated, guys. I'm out, dog. I'm not gonna tell her shit. So. It's a rap.
Yeah, that one is a rap.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure if it's a rap because I'm not.
For me, it's a rap, dog. What the flips? Nah. You guys go to PDL car wash, man, Pimpville, and you catch your girl holding a nigga's hand like this. Guys, like this.
Bring a file out.
Like this.
Take out a file.
So we have like common friends, right?
Tell me more.
And I'm sort of seeing like a common friend, right?
Yes.
So now, me seeing a common friend, back then there was obviously a bit of tension back then, a few years ago, right? So now, when you two were hanging out as friends,
When you
did you two not like give each other hugs?
Sonny Bono.
Did you two not like show a level of we are friends, but on the face value, like if you were to see it, you'd be like, no, these two have got more rapport.
No, that's a resounding note for note. Yeah. That's
What are we getting at with that?
No, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
Tell us more.
Just elaborate.
No,
The short answer is no. The short answer is no.
Because behind all of this is intent. What are your intentions when you text to that person?
Wait, have you guys all cheated? Have you cheated? Let's stop it.
That's exactly what I was trying to get.
Have you ever cheated on anybody?
Can I be the last person to
No, stop. Have you cheated on anybody?
I have.
Have you cheated on anybody? Lips, I'm looking at you, dog.
You look at me. Yeah, I've cheated on a number of people.
And you?
I have cheated, yes.
I've cheated too.
Because of exactly what I was saying, that back then, before I understood the whole concept of cheating, I thought of it incorrectly. I thought it was me just having fun, because being with another girl didn't mean cheating on my girlfriend then. It was mainly on me working my ego, me building up my street cred, because I have 4 or 5 girls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have 4 girls and people will respect me in the streets. It has nothing to do with my relationship. It's me building my street cred. And then
did all the girls know about each other?
No, they didn't.
Why would you not tell them about each other at that time? Just go back to your mindset at that time.
Because I'm cheating on my girlfriend.
So you knew.
And this thing.
So you know.
So there was one.
Yeah, there was one.
Yeah,
Exactly.
There was one.
And
There would be one.
5.
Peripheral.
Yeah, that was just an example. I'm never like, Judea, I don't have this. I mean, financially.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
How do these grown-ass men cheat on their wives when it's so expensive to cheat?
My man, and they give them stipends, dog. They give them
Rent,
allowances.
a whip.
Because it's not like
Actually, wait, leave the money shit. Time! Who the fuck has time to do that shit?
it's not. We're not gonna sit here and act as if we have never fallen. We have never fallen for that.
You make the fucking time, dog.
You make that time, and a lot of the times, as guys, the one thing that I always say to a number of ladies that ask me why we cheat, and I'll try and justify it like it's very nonsensical. How I'll try and justify it is that for a lot of us guys, it's mainly a physical act.
Yeah.
It has everything to do with me just busting a nut and keeping it moving. It has nothing to do with my disrespect.
What's busting a nut?
On the
Define busting a nut.
No. Lips was defined.
Busting a nut is a release. It's a release of a moment of ejaculation towards the lateral parts of the D. So it's exactly what it is. It really has nothing to do with you cheating on the person that you were with. It was just you and your lustful nature, and you wanted to follow through on that, and only afterwards you start thinking, actually, why did I do that?
So can I ask
Can
I ask a question? Is it then justified to say that the difference in the cheating between the two sexes, when we look at how or why men do it, it's based on the physical, or whatever the case is. You just needed to bust a nut, to put it. Versus if women cheat, then it's
a relationship.
It's not justified, dog. Can't justify that shit. As much as I want to say from our perspective, exactly, I agree with Lips, dog. I bust a nut because I see a fat ass, and I'm just like, I just want to enter.
Yeah, and you expect to be forgiven for that.
Yeah, that's because it meant nothing. It literally, I don't even know her name.
To you, it means nothing. To the person that's in the receiving end.
It's unjustified, because would I want the same to happen to me? Fuck no, dog.
Also, why are guys black and white on cheating. If you cheat 1,000 times, you feel it's fine, and then the minute your person cheats, you're in Marvin's room
for the rest of your life.
Room, and let me define Marvin's room. Marvin's room is that place you go when you're seeing relationship flames. It's a booking you make.
So let's actually just personalize.
You make a booking to a hotel of demise. Why do guys enter Marvin's room when their people cheat, but they cheat all the time? Why?
Because I can't imagine Bonds' veiny dick entering my wife. It's too vivid. We think in pictures, dog.
We all think in pictures, not just guys.
No, girl, that's right. Dog, girls can forgive. And it takes time.
Why can they forgive? What is your understanding of why they can forgive?
Yes, I can't give you an answer. I don't want to lie to you. Hey?
We've been programmed.
It's a man thing. Wait, no. Think about it. Think about your answer. Yeah. You're saying women can forgive because it's a man's world.
No. We've been programmed.
We've been programmed
just
to
been
think
forced
in that way.
to forgive.
You found it like this.
Do you know Begezela?
Yeah, Team Begezela.
So women before they are married, their aunts and grandmas and whatnot gather in a team and tell them, "Hi, munna geslebe wa adimisana. Hey, XYZ. If he strays, forgive him. Stay strong and hold that thing." So maybe that's probably the teaching that women have that we don't get, and that's why when we see the flame, we enter into more.
Why must we get it? Why can't we be as progressive as saying, like, I once offered my wife a hall pass. And I said, I want to choose a weekend and you can go choose somebody. I don't know about it. Just go, enter.
Whoa.
Yo, that is progressive. But yeah, that's not, that is very progressive. I'm not sure about practical.
I'm not sure.
But with everyone, for me, for example, right? Like I said, it had nothing to do with what I was trying to do to the lady that I was with. It was not me trying to disrespect her. And a lot of us, and I believe that I speak for most of us guys, that it's not you lacking anything in a relationship.
Yeah.
You are not lacking anything. It just has to do with you. A lot of the time just trying to get your ego stroked by the homeboys because you were with a very fly, beautiful looking girl.
Let me ask this.
Yeah.
Is it not disrespect for a person to step out of the confines of whatever understanding they have with a significant other?
Exactly, because if your guys understand...
Have you ever stepped out?
No.
We've all said yes.
We've all answered that
question.
So what I'm saying is it not disrespect? So let's look at the word disrespect.
Yeah.
If you step out and go collect the loins of someone else, whereas you
were really disrespected.
Is it not disrespect?
It is disrespect. It is disrespect. I fully agree. We fully agree with the fact that you are disrespecting, but the intention, how you meditated, you going and doing that act and going and getting into someone else's pants, most of the time for us as guys, had nothing to do with me trying to disrespect my woman.
So what are your final outtakes on the idea of cheating and why men do it? And
I think we need more time on this, guys. The disrespect part, right? You are disrespecting that person. That's we can't argue that.
Yeah.
You are disrespecting the person that you
like you're allowing an external member
to be part of your guys' relationship.
But is that your thinking pattern at that point?
No, it's not the thinking pattern, but that's the result.
That is the result, but you're not thinking that. So you're not directly or just trying to disrespect her. You're not out to disrespect her most of the time. But then we found
we need more accountability.
I'm not
more accountability.
Yeah.
So for my
it's disrespectful.
It is disrespectful, and it happens.
I hear you.
It happens. It's very disrespectful, and unfortunately, that thing happens.
I hear you.
Because when it happens vice versa, do you feel disrespected?
Hell yeah.
Hell fucking yeah.
In fact, you're the one-way ticket to Marvin, dog.
Yeah.
You may just
VIP room.
It is disrespectful. So we are trying to get at why it is that when we know that it's disrespectful, we'll find ourselves tangled up in that disrespect. And it's a fact. It happens in marriages. It breaks down marriages, and it happens, and it's a reality. So we need to start speaking about what we need to do, to try and move away from that. And we can't all try to be politically sound in this thing. This is exactly what we go through as guys.
So lips. Yeah, it is. So we can acknowledge that, right? But the thing is that, right? I think it all boils down to like you as a person communicating a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
So cheating doesn't occur just out of the blue.
Yeah.
Right?
It does in some cases.
No. There is a certain feeling that is bubbling up or whatever it is, and you see something that you're craving or whatever it may be, and then you are lusting whatever that person is or whatever they're presenting, and then you decide to do what you do, right?
Yeah.
The act in its entirety is wrong, it's disrespectful,
It
right?
is.
And what I'm saying is that there's a lot of things that aren't easy about yourself as a man, right?
Yeah.
That you went into a relationship knowing that you are not 100% committed.
Are those your feelings though?
No, but
is that what you're feeling straight after that?
No, when you went into the
it only happens when you get caught that you start feeling bad about it. Let's be honest.
Okay, yes, I agree with that.
Before you don't feel shit,
no, but you don't feel shit. But what I'm saying is that when you go into a relationship and you're like, I'm committed to this person, you make the commitment to that person.
Yeah.
Right? To say that I am you and I. We're a team.
Together,
We're a team. I'm going to be you, you are going to be me. We are doing this thing together.
Yes.
Then after that, you decide to bring an external party into this thing without consultation.
With the sickness,
with everything. And then you expect the actual feeling or the sentiment to be justifiable. It can't.
It is not justifiable. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. That it is not justifiable. But unfortunately, these things happen. You find yourself tangled up in these situations, and what we're trying to do is for us to be able to discern before, because like I was saying right now, is that you only start thinking about that when everything hits the fan.
Wait, stop right there. Can anybody ever say cheating, or like if you get caught and you be like, baby, it was a mistake? Opposite the word being mistake. What is a mistake? A mistake is I'm driving on the N1, I'm meant to off ramp at Rigel in Pretoria, but because I look to the right, unintentionally so, I missed the off ramp. So when you cheat, can you say it was a mistake? Yes or no? Don't give me a long story. Yes or no?
No, you can't. It's not a sound.
There's no mistake, right?
It's not a sound.
Going back to the point, that's what I'm saying. You made the intention.
So what we're saying, in the essence, is it's inherent in your ghost as a guy. Your ghost as a person.
What's a ghost, though?
Your essence, your chi, your
inner being.
As a person, you need to have it in you to be able to say no. This is the line that I draw, and no. And the one thing that I've heard in my life previously, a pastor once said, make your decisions before you have to make them. So in essence, if you say to yourself as a guy, as a man, now I'm fine, I've got my broad here. Then you go to a party, a braai or whatever, and there's broads, and then there's one jiggling in a particular way that piques your interest. If you've made the decision before that situation, then you have a stronger chance to avoid entering.
I agree.
And how practical is that?
I agree.
It is nice in theory, gents. It is very nice in theory. It's nice in theory. Guys, right now, where we're sitting, I feel like all three of us are trying to play this moral, five of us are trying to take a moral high ground.
No,
we're trying to stand here and act as if we don't get subjected to all these things.
I agree with Lips.
And a lot of the times we fall.
No, but I can agree with him, Paul, and I understand where he's coming from. But I'm more with Lips about like, dog, fuck all that backwards thinking. Oh, I thought yesterday that no, fuck that. My decision, I'm not gonna. You see a jiggling something, guys. It's a wrap. For some guys, it's a wrap.
And sometimes you might not have meditated it.
You might not have meditated.
You don't spend
meditation happens so quickly.
Okay, wait.
That you find yourself, and especially in moments where there's beverages.
But wait, let me put it this way. You need to place on a scale what you value more. Do you value your person and the integrity of the relationship more, or do you value your integral essence as a man to
release?
Enter?
So can I just drop something, right? I realize that as I'm getting older, right, that the scoundrelness of creeping and whatever is so, it breaks people's trust, commitment, and how they see you, right? And the ability for them to be vulnerable in your presence, right?
Yeah.
And that thing, if you're trying to build a relationship, is so critical.
Yes.
It is the cornerstone of everything. And if someone cannot trust you fully,
it's fucked though.
Your whole thing is flawed. And I put my hand up to say that I've created scenarios like that in the past where it's actually been dysfunctional that you can't even get.
But Bonds, fuck it, I'm on your side. Without getting into the context and everything on background, because we don't have the time, it was just tricky. I'm on Bonds' side about it. That requires a whole podcast on its own.
Fair enough. Back to this shit. But let me put it this way. As I've said before, does it not mean that you should decide what you value more?
Yeah.
You value.
I.e., for example, in 100%, you decide about your person, right? Am I willing to lose this person?
Correct.
No. You know what you need to do, dog? Full stop.
Life is about choices.
Don't be about like, no. So your answer is, no, I'm not willing to lose this person. Then you're going to go cheat le man to go fucking Cubana 4 ways. Then you're going to come and buy and be like, no, it was a mistake. And I hate that shit, dog. Mistake, nigga. You don't slip and fall on a dick and go, it was a mistake, dog. You don't do that shit. That's not a mistake.
Lips, what's your take?
Yo, I feel like we're just fronting on this, man. On the real, we're fronting on this.
Doubt,
These are struggles that we face as gents. And the more frank we get when we have these discussions, the better we can act moving forward. Because there's a lot of theory, dog, into relating as humans that it can be given. But a lot of the times when you find yourself in a space where you have to implement all that you know, it becomes a very tricky situation.
So what are the key takeaways that you would close this up with?
Don't cheat, bro. Just don't cheat, bro. Just don't cheat. Just don't cheat because you'll lose valuable stuff over nothing, over something that you did and it only took you 3 seconds.
But Kobe managed to.
But no,
dog, everybody
struggles
with this in relationships. Like you were saying, you have to be able to make decisions that are better, that are sound before you get anywhere. But we also have to agree that gents out there are facing difficult decisions every single night when they go out with the gents. And sometimes you don't have enough time to make better decisions and you might find yourself having played yourself. And that's how we wrap up this week's topic. Thank you so much for watching. Just give us your comments on the comment section below. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Nice, thanks.
Yeah.
So can I ask a question, guys? Have you guys ever been cheated on?
Yeah.
Cause like, tell us more.
Rugby is not enough.
Tell us more, man.
You don't enter Marvin when you don't get caught.
There we go.
When you don't get caught, you flourish.
Exactly. And if you get caught, all your Boys to Men albums come out.